Hey everyone, Eric here. In this video, we're checking out the Shroot and the Adventure from Fuzz Imp. So before we get into the pedals, let's go over the signal chain really quick. We've got my Squier Classic Vibe Jazzmaster. It's tuned to A sharp standard, so it's a very low tune guitar with flat wound strings on it. We're going into the Schrute and then into the Adventure and then out to the Boss Katana, set pretty clean like this. So let's go ahead and jump into the pedals. First up, we have the Schrute.
Schrute Farms, guten Tag.
Which is an overdrive pedal. It's, I'd say like a low to medium gain overdrive pedal. And we've got 3 controls.
Bears, Beats, Battlestar Galactica.
The Bears control is going to be our output volume. So if we turn it all the way down, we're not gonna get anything. And as we turn it up, we're gonna get a louder and louder crushing sound. Next up, we have the Beats control.
Nobody likes beats, Dwight.
And that's gonna be our overall gain. At minimum, we're gonna get more of a clean boost type sound. And as we turn it up, we're gonna introduce more gain.
Why don't you grow something that everybody does like? You should grow candy. I'd love a piece of candy right now. Not a beat.
And then last we have the Battlestar Galactica control right here.
Why don't we watch that show that you've been wanting to watch? That stupid Battleship Galaxy.
Battlestar Galactica.
That's whatever stupid show you want to watch.
And that's gonna be our tone control. And it's a very powerful tone control. We can go from very dark sounds when we turn it all the way down to very bright sounds when we turn it all the way up. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say that the tone control is very interactive with the gain control, because once you turn that tone control up, you kind of get, it starts to sound like it gets more fuzzy and more gainy. So we're at noon on the tone control, let's go up from there. I actually chose to use this guitar because I think the Schrute is very good at bringing out articulation in something like a very down-tuned guitar with flat wound strings. Like, that sounds super aggressive and it sounds great.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Next up, we have the Adventure. Now, the Adventure is a really gnarly fuzz based around the FZ2, the Hyper Fuzz from Boss. What we have in the Adventure is three separate signals. First, we have a more octave intensive fuzz. Next, we have that traditional mid-scoop sound of the FC2. And then finally, we have a clean preamp that we can blend in. Now, all of those signals can be controlled on the Adventure. Our octave control right here at the top right, that is the level of our octave fuzz. So if we turn it down, we're not going to get any octave fuzz. And as we turn it up, we're gonna increase the volume of that octave fuzz. Now, sticking with that same sort of feature, we have the blend control. Now, the blend controls the volume of that sort of traditional mid-scoop fuzz of the FC2. So again, if we turn it up, we're gonna get more volume out of that sound. Now lastly, in our signal split, we have our clean preamp, which is controlled by the clean knob right here. The fuzz knob controls the amount of fuzz inside both our octave fuzz signal and that more traditional mid-scoop signal. So as we turn it up, we're gonna get a fuzzier sound. If we turn it down, we're gonna get a less fuzzy sound. And then we have our EQ controls. These are active controls. We have one for the high frequencies and one for the low frequencies. Now at noon, we're not going to be boosting or cutting either of those frequencies. If we want to cut either frequency, we can turn it down. So if we want to cut lows, we can turn the low control down past noon. And then conversely, if we want to add more lows, we can turn it up higher than noon. And then same thing for the high control. If we turn it down, we're gonna strip those highs away. So it sounds very muddy, very muffled. If we want more highs, we can turn it up. All the control that the Adventure gives us is very cool, but the real magic is when we start mixing everything together. So let's go ahead and bump up the volumes of both fuzzes and that clean blend and hear how it sounds. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Fuzz Imp Shroot and Adventure. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you like demo videos like this one, I've got tons here on the channel. Check the backlog. Also, in the description below, I'm gonna leave a link to the Fuzz Imp website, and while you're down there, if you are looking for any sort of music equipment, I do have affiliate links to Sweetwater, Reverb, and Amazon. If you click on those, it takes you directly to the sites. It saves you time, it doesn't cost you anything extra, and if you buy anything through those links, I get a small commission, so it's a great way to help support the channel if you want to. I also want to send a huge thank you to my Patreon fam, all of my supporters over there. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. And I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you're doing well out there. I hope you're staying safe, and of course, most of all, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.